Hey, good morning, everybody. It is May 14th, 2021. And here's my cabbage that I have covered right now because the white cabbage moths are out and about. Hopefully none of them laid any eggs on these before I got the cover on. But I have this mesh. It's a very, it's kind of like a screen almost. So I think it's nylon and very small holes, but the sun can get through. So it seems like it's working. I have all the cabbage covered. I have these little hoops set up so that it kind of holds it up. And it was a little bit difficult trying to get it around these shallots, but I did a pretty good job to keep the shallots in the sun and outside the netting. I also covered my cucumbers. I don't know if you can see it down there, but they should be okay. Once they grow, I'll try to move it a little bit. And hopefully I don't have to keep this on too much longer. Once the cabbage starts forming heads, I think we'll be safe, but we'll see. I covered most of the kale that I have in the back here. There's some of the, I think that's the Scottish kale, and that's the, I don't know how to pronounce it, Jagayo Nero. Anyway, you look it up. And that's doing okay. So, seems to be working so far. And yeah, so there's a couple of little rosemary starts that I put in there and some extra peppers that I had. We'll see if they survive. There's the China Jade cucumbers. So they're doing pretty nice. They have their first and almost second true leaves on. And then the corn and the fava beans are doing great. The favas have some nice flowers, and I think there's actually a bean forming right here. So get some fava beans. These ones they don't get much sun. They get a little bit of sun later in the afternoon. Right now it's about 8 o'clock, and we got sun on the front part of the garden. And when the sun comes around about an hour, this will all be in the sun, and then later on in the late afternoon, it'll be back in the sun again. I may pull this scallion out of here because that's getting in the way of my corn. And then these are the scallions, or the Tokyo long bunching onions from last year, that are forming nice flowers. I haven't seen any seeds in them yet, so I don't know if I have to let them dry out more, and I just don't want them to drop their seeds here because I'll have too many scallions. So, also I put some squash in a container, one down there. These are the tromboncinos, so hopefully they'll start growing, and I'll let them trellis up on the fence. This is going to be for the cucumbers, but I can let the squash go along the top also. It'd be nice to see them hanging down. Also, I interplanted some dill along the front with the shallots. And I did interplant a little bit of basil in there too. I don't know where it is. There's actually one right there. And a couple more over here. So hopefully, the weather's going to be nice. It's going to be in the 70s today, and hopefully the next 7 to 8 days, at least forecast, it's going to be in the 70s. So hoping everything starts growing. This is the okra that I direct sowed. A lot of it came up, but a lot of it looked kind of scraggly like this one. So I direct sowed a few more seeds, and you can see here's the Okinawa pink, and there's one right here that's just starting to pop out of the soil. So I'm hoping that the rest will. I've got, what do I have, 5 different varieties here. So I'm hoping to get a lot of okra this year. This is the heavy hitter. This one looks to be doing really nice, but there's only one. I sowed about probably 6 in each row. There's another zucchini, a costata romanesco. And this is the broccoli rabe right over here. And this is the Waltham broccoli and the Detroit dark red beets. That's my asparagus. First time growing asparagus, so I'm gonna let this grow, and then next year, hopefully we can harvest some. And these are some Rosa di Milano red onions, and some more shallots. Don't know why I planted so many shallots. I guess I got to eat a lot of shallots later. There's a raspberry over there. That's the heritage. So first time growing raspberries. Hopefully they do well. And then I have some, I think these were the Utah yellow onions over here. I had so many extra things, I don't know where to plant them. I ran out of room. This is my dwarf blueberry. I think this is the second year, or maybe the third. I think this is the second year. Didn't get one blueberry off of it. Got a lot of flowers. As you can see, we still have more flowers, but no blueberries. So hopefully we get some this year. And yeah, so like that's about it for the back garden. Oh, I got a lot more starts over here that probably give out to neighbors, or maybe I'll set up a stand in the front yard and sell them. But I don't know, they may be a little root bound. Those tomatoes, not going to do anything. Probably compost pile. But these are the eggplants, some more tomatoes, and a bunch of more squash that are doing nice in the pots. I have to get them out or give them away soon. So anyway, hope you have a great day. See you in the next one.